Hello everyone, good day. Welcome once again to the Ecotourism Journey channel. Thank you very much everyone for watching my videos and patronizing the ecotourism journey. If this is your first time in my channel, please click subscribe button below. Kindly hit also the bell icon so that you will be notified for the new uploaded videos. This video is an instructional resource in response to the new normal of delivering academic requirements. In this lesson, it emphasizes the history, culture and tourism in Region 3, the Central Luzon Region. Likewise, this is one of the course intended learning outcomes of Philippine culture and tourism geography. Please relax and enjoy while learning at the same time. What are the objectives? At the end of this lesson, you will be able to 1. Describe brief history and geographical features of Region 3. 2. Describe basic economic activities of each province in the region. 3. Introduce some tourist destinations in the region. 4. Promote tourism on a regional level. Region 3. Central Luzon Region is an administrative region in the Philippines, primarily with 7 provinces of the vast central plains of the island of Luzon. The region contains the largest plain in the country and produces most of the country's rice supply, earning itself the nickname, Rice Granary of the Philippines. Its provinces are, Aurora, Bataan, Bulacan, Nueva Ecija, Pampanga, Tarlac and Zambales. Current name of the region is in reference to its position on the large island of Luzon. The term was coined by American colonialists after the defeat of the First Philippine Republic. The region of Central Luzon is located north of Manila, the nation's capital. Bordering it are the regions of Ilocos and Cagayan Valley to the north, National Capital Region, and Calabarzon. The waters of Manila Bay to the south, South China Sea to the west, and the Philippine Sea to the east. The province of Aurora is a province in the Philippines located in the eastern part of Central Luzon Region, facing the Philippine Sea. Its capital is Baler and borders, clockwise from the south, the provinces of Quezon, Bulacan, Nueva Ecija, Nueva Vizcaya, Quirino, and Isabela. Brief history. In 1572, the Spanish explorer Juan de Salcedo became the first European to visit the region that would be known as Aurora. The early history of Aurora is linked to Quezon Province, of which it formed a part, and Nueva Ecija, under which the area was governed as the district of El Principe. Geography. As original part of the province of Quezon, Aurora was part of the Southern Tagalog Region, Region 4. Issuance of Executive Order No. 103, dated May 17, 2002, by then-President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, the province upon the of Aurora was moved to Central Luzon, Region 3. The provinces south of Aurora formed as Calabarzon and Mimaropa. Aurora is a coastal province covering an area of 3,147.32 square kilometers in east-central Luzon. To the north, it is bordered by the northern Sierra Madre Natural Park of Isabela. The west by the central range of the Sierra Madre, which contains the Casecnan Protected Landscape and Aurora Memorial National Park. The south by the Umari River, and to the east by the Philippine Sea, which opens to the Philippine Sea. The province covers a portion of the Sierra Madre mountain range. As such, the elevation is generally steep to very steep and only about 14% of the province's total area is flat. The San Ildefonso Peninsula lies in the province's northern portion between the Philippine Sea and the Casiguran. Demographics. The population of Aurora in the 2015 census was 214,336 people with Roman Catholicism as the primary religion. There are also pockets of Negritos, called Dumagats. Most Dumagats are living in the hillsides or mountains. They are believed to have result from a fusion of Austronesian and Melanesian ancestries, and survive from fishing and hunting. There are 3 kinds of Dumagats in Aurora Province, the Umari Dumagat, Casiguran Dumagat, and the Pulanan. Economy. Corn crops, rice and other major agricultural crops are grown in Aurora. Casiguran is home to the Aurora Pacific Economic Zone and Freeport Authority or APECO, a special economic zone located in this coastal town. It aims to boost social, economic and industrial developments in Aurora and nearby provinces by generating jobs for the people. It also aims to improving the quality of living conditions, advocating an eco-friendly approach to industrialization, and enhancing the potential of the community in productivity. Tourism. Some of the favorite tourist destinations include Sabong Beach. It is the most frequented Baler tourist spot because of its soft sand and towering waves that could reach up to 14 feet during peak surfing season. There are many resorts, bars and restaurants lined in the 2-kilometer stretch of beach. Dingalan Mountain View. It is known as the Batanes of Aurora because of the breathtaking view and scenery. Once up there, tourists can get the most iconic view of town on one side and the jaw-dropping view of the sea on the other. Museo de Baler. This houses several historical artifacts that link it closely to the Philippines' first and longest colonizer, Spain. This Aurora tourist destination also contains pieces that are significant to Baler's history. This include the Chinese porcelain items from the galleon trade recovered from shipwrecks in Manila Bay, Luzon and Palawan. Balit Park is known for the Millennium Tree, the biggest balit tree in Asia. This balit tree stands at 215 feet with a diameter of almost 200 feet, making it a must-visit Baler Aurora tourist spot. According to reports, it requires over 60 grown men, arm to arm, to circle the trunk of the tree. Province of Bataan. This province is situated in the Central Luzon Region of the Philippines. Its capital is Balanga, occupying the entire Bataan Peninsula on Luzon. This province is bordered by the provinces of Zambales and Pampanga to the north. The peninsula faces the South China Sea to the west and Subic Bay to the northwest, and encloses Manila Bay to the east. The Battle of Bataan is famous in history as one of the last stands of American and Filipino soldiers overwhelmed by the Japanese forces in World War II. The Bataan Death March was named after the province, where the infamous march started. Brief history. The first inhabitants of the Bataan Peninsula are the Ayta Magbeken people. They were known as the first Negrito ancestors of present-day Filipinos. Later on, Tagalog communities from southern Luzon migrated to parts of Bataan. The Ayta Magbeken migrated towards the mountain areas of Bataan by the end of the 16th century. In 1647, Dutch naval forces landed in country in an attempt to seize the islands from Spain. The Dutch massacred the people of Abacay in Bataan. The majority of the American and Filipino forces surrendered on April 9, 1942. They were forced to march more than 100 kilometers from Bataan to Capiz, Tarlac, which became known as the Bataan Death March. Geography. The province has an area of 1,372.98 square kilometers and covers the entire Bataan Peninsula. A rocky extension of the Zambales Mountains jutting out into the South China Sea, enclosing the Manila Bay. At the northern portion of the peninsula is Mount Native, and its surrounding mountains, separated from Mount Samat and the Mariveles Mountains. A narrow coastline plain characterizes the eastern portion of the province, while the western coast features many ridges, cliffs and headlands. Demographics. The population of Bataan in the 2015 census was 760,650 people with Catholicism as the primary religion. The three most prominent ethnic groups in Bataan are the Tagalogs, the Kapampangans and the Ayta Magbeken. Though the third group has a lower population despite being the province's first inhabitants. The second group is mainly present at the northeast of the province, as well as in the provincial capital to a lesser extent. Various religious groups are subscribed to by the people, but Roman Catholicism is the predominant religion. Economy and infrastructure. Bataan is a location of bulk power generation, where most of the power generated is sent to the Luzon Grid. Most power plants in Bataan rely on fossil fuels, like oil and coal, but renewable energy sources, primarily solar power, form part of the total generation. Fossil fuel-fired plants account for 20 megawatts, and are mostly concentrated in Lime and Mariveles. Renewable energy, primarily solar power, accounts for 48.1 megawatts, and is concentrated on the northern part of the province. The Bataan Nuclear Power Plant in Morong, with a designed 600 megawatts capacity, was supposed to be the first nuclear power plant in the Philippines. It was supposed to commence operation in 1986, but was mothballed amidst critical opposition to the Marcos regime and concerns on nuclear power. There is some discussion of either rehabilitating the plant, which would likely be uneconomical, or constructing a new nuclear power station. Starting late 2017, the One Bataan integrated transport system had reactivated the ferry services from Esplanade at the Mall of Asia, Pasay City to Port Kapinpin in Orion. The land travel that normally takes 2.5 hours becomes 1 hour when one chooses to take the ferry. Subic Bay International Airport. Subic Bay International Airport. Subic Bay Freeport Zone, Morong Bataan is served by a network of national highways and one expressway. Tourist destinations and attractions includes the following. Nuestra Señora, Virgin Milagrosa del Rosario Church in Orani was conferred with the title Minor Basilica by Pope Francis on September 10, 2019. This is the home to the miraculous image of the Our Lady of Orani, which was canonically crowned the 18th of April 1959. La Casas Filipinas de Acuzar. This is the Philippines' first ever heritage resort located in Baguio, Bataan with 400 hectares picturesque resort. This showcases over 30 heritage homes from different parts of the Philippines fully restored brick by brick to their glory days. This living museum actually started with just one restored casa house, the Casa Cagayan. Hidden Cove at Five Fingers. Located in Mariveles, Bataan is getting a lot of social media attention through its cove-to-cove hopping. Aptly named Five Fingers, these hidden coves and points look like five fingers on the Bataan map. The one-day tours allow you to explore the hidden wonders of Five Fingers in Mariveles, Bataan. A chance also to visit its neighboring sites like the Sisiman Lighthouse, the Sisiman Grotto, and the Laki Beach. Mount Samat Shrine of Valor. Located at the peak of Mount Samat in Pilar, Bataan. The Shrine of Valor is probably the most important and recognizable World War II site in the Bataan map. The Shrine of Valor is a memorial cross that pays tribute to the heroism of the Filipino and American troops during the World War II. Bulacan Conservation Center. Located in Morong, Bataan is a safe haven for Philippine bulacan or sea turtle. The species face several threats yearly, including egg gathering, poaching, illegal fishing, and slaughter. The Conservation Center provides protection as well as facilities for hatching and healing. It's best to visit during the months of August until February when the female turtles make their way to the shore to lay eggs. Province of Bulacan is a province in the Philippines located in the Central Luzon Region with city Malolos as capital. Bulacan was established on August 15, 1578, and part of the Metro Luzon Urban Beltway Super Region. On November 7, 2018, the Provincial Government of Bulacan bagged its fourth Seal of Good Local Governance Award. The SGLG Award is a progressive assessment system that gives distinction to remarkable governance performance. Brief history. The conquest of Bulacan traces to the first years of the Spanish in the Philippines. Upon the defeat of the Macabebe and Hagonoy natives led by Bambolito in the Battle of Bangkusay on June 3, 1571. For a long period of time, Bulacan traced its founding as a province during the American period at the reorganization of Philippine provinces. To determine the tentative date of the province's foundation and to trace its roots from colonial period. Geography. Bulacan covers a total area of 2,796.10 square kilometers, occupying the southeastern section of the Central Luzon. Several rivers irrigate the province of Bulacan. The largest is the Angat River passes through the towns of Norzagaray, Angat, Bustos, San Rafael, Baliwag, Plaridel, Pulilan, and Calumpit. Bulacan lies in the southern portion of the fertile plains of Central Luzon. The area is drained by the Angat and Pampanga rivers. The Sierra Madre mountain range forms the highlands of Bulacan in the east, a protected area known as the Angat Watershed Forest Reserve. Bulacan is located immediately north of Manila. Bulacan also lies on the northeastern shore of Manila Bay. Bordering Bulacan are the provinces of Pampanga to the west, Nueva Ecija to the north, Aurora and Quezon to the east, and Metro Manila and Rizal to the south. Demographics. The population of Bulacan in the 2015 census was 3,292,071 people, making it the second most populous province in the country. As it is part of the Tagalog cultural sphere Katagalugan, Tagalog is the predominant language of Bulacan. Some inhabitants also speak Kapampangan, especially in areas close to the border of Pampanga. Roman Catholic is the predominant religion in the province. Bulacan has 21 municipalities and 3 component cities, Malolos the provincial capital, Meycauayan, and San Jose del Monte. Economy. The province of Bulacan is steadily becoming industrialized due to its proximity to Metro Manila. Many corporations put up industrial plants and site in Bulacan. Some of the businesses and industries include agribusiness, aquaculture, banking, ceramics, construction, food processing, furniture, garments, gifts, houseware and decors are also a major industries. There are also hospitals, hotels, resorts and restaurants, information and communications technology, jewelry, leather and leather tanning. Bulacan is also known for its pyrotechnics and fireworks manufacturing, shoe manufacturing, trade, transport services, travel and tours. The rural areas still mostly depend on agriculture and aquaculture as a source of income. Some of the major crops are rice, corn, vegetables, and fruits such as mangoes. An orchid farm is operating at Golden Bloom Orchids at Barangay Maguinao in San Rafael, Bulacan. The fisheries of Bulacan, aside from fish ponds and rivers, include Bustos Dam and waterlogged areas. Transportation. Bulacan is dubbed as the gateway to the northern Philippines. The province is linked with Metro Manila primarily through the North Luzon Expressway and Manila North Road, better known as the MacArthur Highway. The San Miguel Corporation's proposed Bulacan Airport, dubbed as the new Manila International Airport, is on process. It involves the construction of a brand new international airport and is being positioned as an alternative to the congested NAIA in Manila. It has also been seen that the 4 million tourists that visit the country yearly will be tripled once the airport project proposal pushes through. Tourism. It has fast become an ideal tourist destination and an essential player in the tourism of the Philippines. This is because of its richness in history, culture, arts and natural resources. Some of the favorite tourist spots in Bulacan. Biak na Bato Cave. This is located in the suburbs of San Miguel de Mayumo on the northern tip of Bulacan. Biak na Bato became the refuge of the Revolutionary Army that fled Cavite and Batangas. Maytu Shrine. Located in Calumpit, Bulacan is known as the cradle of Christianity in the province. The first Catholic Mass was held by the Augustinian friars, armed with cross in 1572. Dona Remedios Trinidad Natural Wonders. This is located in the town of Dona Remedios. Trinidad has a cooler and moister climate because of its altitude. Its natural features include rivers, waterfalls, forests, springs, limestone formation, mountains and hills. Magnificent and well-preserved caves can be found in Barangay Bayabas, one of which is called Punning Cave with a spring running down a mountain. Bocaue Museum. It is located in Bocaue, Bulacan. That houses a collection of municipal antiques. These are priceless array of artifacts that depict the town's culture and traditions. Pulilan Butterfly Haven. This butterfly sanctuary is a perfect place for nature lovers. The sanctuary gives tourists the butterfly's fascinating life cycle. Enjoy lush greenery like flowers which provide an ideal habitat for the butterflies. This will give also an experience with nature in an oasis of beauty and tranquility. To summarize, this video gives insights on the brief history, geography, economic importance, and tourism in Region 3. Specifically, this video encourages everyone to 1. Discover culture and history on a regional and provincial level. 2. Explore the geographical and topographical features of each provinces in Region 3 or Central Luzon Region. 3. Travel domestically and enjoy the beauty of people, culture, and natural resources. 4. Support domestic tourism for cultural and economic sustainability. 5. Be proud of our own characteristics and diversity. 6. Be a responsible tourist for environmental sustainability. Please also watch the Part 2 in continuation with the provinces of Nueva Ecija, Pampanga, Tarlac and Zambales. I believe that this video is very much useful as we embrace the culture of the country and its tourism activities in the new normal. I wish that everything in this video means a lot to all of you. For further information, please do not hesitate to post message at the comment section below. Please click subscribe and bell icon so that you will be updated for the next uploaded videos. Thank you very much. God bless.